And we're back at it again with more Ratchet and Clank. This is the first bonus video showing off challenge mode. So, starts you off in a new game. Also, I played a little bit, so I have no ammo-ish. So, couple things. Shortcuts to, I think generally just the minigame parts. Random odds and ends. There's a sheep war, there's paintings. A lot of concept art. This is just a very stupid game. Woo, I won. And then you can pop right into the sun. There's also first-person mode, which is exactly what you think it is. It's a first-person shooter now. It's supposed to be a glitch that lets you really rapidly scale walls by throwing the wrench really quickly. The only problem with first-person mode is... Oh, wait, no. There we go, yep. It's the L trigger buttons, which are to fire rather than right trigger, which is what's more commonly used nowadays. Oh, Jesus. You also notice these guys take a lot to kill. There we go. Alright. So, jump, double jump. Oh, it has to hit the wall. There we are. So, the enemies take a lot more hits. Ooh, just die. Die. Die, die, die. I think our wrench is still technically upgraded, or it does extra damage. Also, there's a bolt multiplier, as you can see the ×2 underneath my bolts there. Which goes up each time you kill an enemy, up to ×20, and then obviously multiplies the amount of bolts that you get. It's very nice for paying off all those ridiculously expensive things that you usually can only get by grinding and spending ridiculous amounts of time. I can't do the hyper strike here, so I don't know, but I don't think I have the box breaker anymore. I'm checking my items. Oh, I do. Box breaker and armor magnetizer and the mapper. You keep all those. Cool. Megacorp helmet. Wouldn't even call it no 2 mask anymore. I am Wrench Ninja. Get out of here. The game starts over, like I said, and you start from the beginning, but there's another thing which I will show once we get through this part. There it is. Woo! Maximum nano attack. And we're raking in the bolts. We've already seen this. So, the other thing, where I can find the Megacorp thingy, which is right there, okay, is that you can buy weapon upgrades, sort of. You can buy the mega versions of weapons. Mega weapons upgrades provide your weapons with a second experience bar. Fill up the bar and your weapons will become more powerful. So basically, it upgrades the damage of them, usually ridiculously. You can even do it to the the old school weapons, though it's kind of really not worth it. They fall off pretty hard. They're also expensive as hell. Mega Meteor Gun, no thanks. The Mega Lancer is actually pretty awesome, and then going into, I think it's Ultra after that. The Bouncer too, the Mega Turret, but you notice the Mega Mini Nuke is exactly the same amount as the Zodiac and the most expensive armor. it's worth it. This thing will fuck up everything pretty much immediately, and it increases the ammo to it. So, get a Mega Lancer for our troubles. And that's really all we can afford. Oh, and the Clank Zapper. Which is just Clank as a weapon, really. You activate it, and Clank will zap enemies that get too close to you from behind. It's very helpful. I don't know why they hit it off here. How do I do the Hyper Strike thing? Oh. But the Lancer kind of falls off use in the regular game because of, you know, you get better weapons with better damage output. But the Mega Lancer really fixes that up. It gives it a pretty damn decent power boost. And then you upgrade it to Ultra, or whatever the hell it is, and it becomes even better. Actually, the quickest way... Oh, I don't have Clank. Do I have the... Yes! I still have the boots. That looks weird in first person. Also, platforming in first person, right? Let's go fight that thing. The monster from the deep. Shock Mod's getting its money too. It's okay, man. I can save you. Oh no. I'm terrible. Yeah, die. I got you, bud. Nope. Oh, they straight up murdered him. Also, slow down. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Up. Whoa. Jesus, man. I don't think I've seen that before. I think I just barely missed it all the other times. God, just dragged off by a fucking tentacle. Come on, get out of here, you East Planet suckers. Don't worry, we'll save you. Can I? Yeah, that didn't work out. Doing pretty respectable damage, and the Shock Mod's helping. Yep, okay. Compare that to... I was gonna say the Blitz Cannon's not doing too well, but... The Mega Weapons definitely help. Especially some of the ones that you get later, like this, the Mega Plasma Storm, or the Mega Mini Nuke. They are ridiculously broken. This gets all the experience. There we go. Suck it. Other than that, game's pretty much the same. A bit more challenging, a bit more fun if you want it. But there's another thing, bonus that I didn't want to show off, but for that, we're gonna have to go to my other game. And we're back to before we beat the Protopet on our previous file. None of the unlocks. But that's cool. Because... no, I don't know why I'm breaking these. There's no point to it. I just am. So, Ratchet and Clank is definitely... I don't want to say part of its time or something, but it was definitely one of those games that was made when games were more about, you know, togetherness and teamwork, smaller groups working on large projects kind of thing. Not like now where there's hundreds to thousands of people working on a video game. Just want to make sure I got everything. Because, they clearly had a lot of fun making Ratchet and Clank, to the point where they added a bonus showing off all the fun they had making Ratchet and Clank. There's two ways to get to this, the Insomniac Museum. The first way is over here, and it's a bit difficult to get. Kind of, sort of, not really. Gonna take these guys out slowly. So take you out. Thank you. So, at the top of this fountain is a thing I think I showed off. It's a teleporter. It is not active. If you are here between the times of 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., it will be active. And it takes you to the Insomniac Museum. That's the normal and intended way to get to it. Basically, to get to the Insomniac Museum, you'd have to be up late at night and be an insomniac. Or, you know, you could just change the clock on your system. Whoops, somehow did that. There's another way which I kind of tried to show off, but I only knew how it worked in the original Ratchet and Clank, not the remake. It was a bit different to this one. What you want to do is you want to crash into this one, hold the X button so you can glide down safely over here, and then you head off over to this building. Now, as I showed off in the thing, this building is, well, kind of not here. In the original, you could just walk straight through this wall and get to, I'm guessing it was probably a dev teleporter or something. And if you listen carefully, you can hear me getting shot at. Now, if we can get the camera to work, here we are, inside what this building was. That's the teleporter we want. These guys can go. Or maybe this is the one that we want. It'll say. Yeah. What's this one lead to? Return to ship. Okay. So this was probably most definitely some kind of developer thing. They gave themselves an out. Anyways, to the Insomniac Museum. Woo! Where we teleport onto our ship and fly to the amazing world of planet Burbank. That's a nice picture of the Earth. Da-da-da!
This is Mike Stout. I'm a designer at Insomniac Games.
Hiya, Mike.
Hi, welcome to the Insomniac Museum. Here you'll see some of the great things that never quite made it into the game, and you'll learn a little bit about life here at Insomniac Games.
This is a little bit different than I remember, or maybe I'm not remembering it right. I remember very little on... Whoa. Anyway, here's the thing so that I can walk up the walls. Perfect. I wonder if... Oh, no, it won't let me. Oh, so... This is actually something from the first game.
Greetings, this is Oliver Wade, the animation director at Insomniac Games, doing an atrocious British accent. This is the original Gadgetron vendor from Ratchet and Clank 1. The official reason it was cut had something to do with saving memory. The real reason has a lot to do with squirrels, hacksaws, and our lawyers. I can say no more, because I am no longer able to do this accent.
Such as game development, right? Whoop. But yeah, so you see a lot of... confused myself for a second there. A lot of cool concept stuff.
Hi, my name is Sean Whistler, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. Don't worry, Ratchet. You wouldn't have had to fight this monster even if he did make it into the game. This giant bug ship was intended to act as scenery only, flying from place to place to ensure high detail on buildings, while leaving the play area open.
Oops. Can't move the camera while doing that. Oh well.
Hi there, my name's Tim Trespass. I'm a gameplay programmer here at Insomniac Games. I'm a Leo from Washington, D.C. I like anime and shiny objects.
Why go to 5 or 6 stores when you can shop at just one?
On a jet ski gadget. Seeing as the jet ski never made it in Ratchet and Clank, however, neither did this boss. May he rest in pieces.
Aw, and then there's a tinier version. Whoop.
Hi, my name is Tony Garcia and I'm a programmer at Insomniac Games. This little demonstration allows you to create your own shot effect. Using the magic of debug technology, you can edit the shot's size and color, and then watch the bandit shoot it at the blockman. Don't feel too sorry for the blockman though, he's evil.
Well, that's good. Fuck you, Blockman. Yeah, take it. Alright, so let's make our own... Okay, there we go. Both of them. So this is the colors. Woo! There we go. Thickness, tip scale, texture rot. If I lower that, I don't really know what it's doing. Oh, there we go. God, this thing is sensitive. It's skipping like 2 at a time. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. This shall be for the ultimate gun. Ooh, explosion effects.
Tony Garcia here. This wonder of an explosion was created especially for Ratchet and Clank 2. Its extreme versatility allowed it to creep into many different places in the game. You'll even see it in the electrolyzer puzzles. Stand on the blue pad to make your own explosions.
Let's make the scale bigger. Gotta have some big explosions. Number of moon rocks, silvers, molten rocks, clouds, lines, distortion, no shell. Yes, shell. Shake the camera a little. Alright, we'll turn that off. Number of lines, clouds. Let's put more molten rocks in it. There we go. Number of silvers. Let's just make this the biggest, greenest explosion possible. That goes slightly faster, okay. Look at this bright yellow explosion. Or it speeds up after a little bit. Still. So I don't know what the lines are, but the molten rocks are definitely those pieces of, well, rock. Clouds are, well, the clouds and everything. So there we go. This is our giant explosion. Look, what's about this block man?
Hello, this is Pedro Hastinas. I'm a gameplay programmer at Insomniac Games. This dummy was created to test the new reaction system which we added to Ratchet and Clank 2. With this system, enemies would always be sure to react appropriately to being damaged without a ton of hassle. Go ahead and hit him. He won't mind.
Blockman is evil. What? Oh my god. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, I don't... How do I... Okay, alright, okay, definitely. Yep. Alright. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow. Woo! This is the best vehicle. No, screw that vehicle. This is the only vehicle I need. This is the only one. Whoop. Oh, I know what those are. Alright, let's exit. Don't. You stay there. So this...
Mike Stout here.
Oh.
Have you ever wanted to create your own infiltrator puzzle? Well, now you can. Just stand on the blue pad and play around with the values a bit. Confound your friends and amaze your enemies.
I don't know where the blue pad is. Oh, I can... What? Nope, fuck that. Not even gonna try and mess with that. Alright. Whoa. I'm pretty sure that's this, what I'm riding in, except mine's just invisible. Whoop. This is the greatest. Just the greatest in general. Alright. Whoop.
My name is Chris Town, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. This helmet was the original model for the Hologuise gadget in Ratchet and Clank 1. It was eventually changed to the handheld model you see in the finished game for reasons unknown. However, we once again suspect it was due to the squirrels with hacksaws.
I believe these squirrels with hacksaws might have something to do with Naughty Dog. It seems like they're kind of doing. Tokyo Drift. So back here, behind this electrolyzer thing. Ugh, let me just crash. Yeah, close enough. This is a really difficult electrolyzer puzzle, if I remember right. Yeah, god damn it. I don't know how I did that on the first try, honestly. Whoa. Whoa. What is this?
Hey, this is Peter again. These teleporters were originally intended to go into several of the levels. Due to time constraints, however, they were eventually cut.
Aw. Whoop. Oh, that's cool.
Hello, my name is Brian Allgeier, the design director at Insomniac Games. These escalating rows of blocks were used when we were in the early stages of creating Ratchet and Clank 1. They were used to test Ratchet's jump heights and jump distances to see which would be the most fun.
That's actually like kind of a difficult thing to get a handle on, is like how high somebody should jump, how fast they should move and everything. You see it a lot with games that try to rip off Mario when they don't have Mario's kind of friction or speed build up or anything, and it just feels wrong.
Brian Allgeier here. These walls, which range from narrow to wide, were used to test wall kick distances for the original Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, damn it. And this would just be like barely making it up. And this one you couldn't. Yeah. So it's cool. Little interesting insights into game development.
Brian Allgeier here. These ramps get steeper and steeper as you go on. They were used to test how Ratchet's feet respond to different floor angles. It also helped establish that a 45-degree angle was the sharpest that Ratchet should be able to walk up.
Woot, 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 woot. It's another interesting thing, especially for like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era kind of games, is like the level of small detail that goes into these things. 'Cause back then, like, I remember it was like Spyro 2 was the first game where I actually noticed that, god damn, where I noticed that the character was making different sounds based on the floor that he walked on, which was something that you didn't really do because it was, you know, kind of superfluous. Why would you do that? Why would you program all these things and do all this? But it's like the small touches like that that really kind of made games a bit more interesting, or at least game design in this kind of era. But nowadays, you like have to put those things in, otherwise people notice. It's kind of interesting to think about it, like just how much games have developed so quickly. Why is there a thing here? To the point where things that were like optional way back when are now practically mandatory for any sort of immersion. Oh my god, is this... Oh, okay, yep. And we're staring off into infinity. There we go. Perfect. So, can you please not have that follow me?
Hey, this is Peter again. This was created to test screen buffer effects. Screen buffer effects are used to create things like distortion bubbles and heat hazing. This, however, ends up looking like a hall of mirrors. Can you guess why?
Well, geez, maybe it's because I'm looking straight at it? Ugh. My head. Oh hey, look, it's a smoke thingy.
Tony Garcia here. Using these 3 blue pads, you can edit the 3 particle effects in the center of the room. Go ahead, play around with them. You can achieve some truly great effects this way.
Velocity, give it a hell of a lot of lifespan. Make sure that it lives long. Whoop. Just gonna fire off in that direction. Whoop. Ooh. Aww, it's like it's pissing. Woo. What's in here?
Hello, I'm Carl Grande, QA manager here at Insomniac Games. This gadget was originally intended for Ratchet and Clank 1. Unfortunately, it didn't make the cut, and so never saw the light of day. It now makes its home here at Insomniac Museum, gone but not forgotten.
Aw, that's kind of sweet. Would have been some kind of wave race thing. Considering how much stuff like gets cut from video games, you have to wonder like how much time a person would put on one thing and then just kind of give up on it. This one have guns? No. Yes! Yes! What is this?
Hey, this is Peter again. This little widget was used to test our new chunk system. We lovingly call it the corn system. Notice how all the breakables in this game are much prettier? Well, that's corn working hard for you. Give it a whack and see what it does.
It just kind of exploded. Let's see if I can't find my invisible one and see if it can fire. Oh, invisible ship, here you are. Can it fire? It cannot fire. Woo! Also has like 0 traction. Jeez, how am I supposed to do anything? Did I ever check out what was in here? Oh man, that's a nasty looking boss.
My name's Corey Stockton and I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. This monstrous robotic squid was created for one of the Ratchet and Clank 2 prototype levels. Since that level never made it into the finished game, however, neither did poor Squiddy.
Aww. But yeah, like I was saying, with how much things get cut, you know, you could spend so much time working on something only to have it disappear and be completely forgotten. Ooh.
Hey, it's Tim. This car was originally going to be included in the battle with the giant robot on Snivlac. Unfortunately, its lack of heavy weaponry proved its bane. It now calls the Insomniac Museum its home.
Brian Allgeier here. These floating spherical monstrosities are the elusive gravity spheres, which were originally going to be included in Silver City. They proved to be too difficult, and a bit nauseating, to be included. They are preserved here for posterity. Swing shot up to try running around one, and then swing shot again to get off the sphere.
Well, let's see. Ooh. Woo! Yeah! Teleporters?
Mike Stout here.
Oh, that was the entry message. Okay. So that's most of what's here. Somewhere.
Hey, it's Tim.
Yeah. I think it's right back here. Well, there's a 3-headed lizard monster.
Hiya! This is Oliver Wade, the animation director here at Insomniac Games. The 3-headed Hydra was a big cut from Ratchet and Clank 1. It was originally intended as a mini-boss on Poketaru. Ratchet battled this beast whilst riding a boat through blowfish-infested waters. However, it didn't end up being that much fun at all.
And then it just cuts. Yeah, well, Poketaru wasn't exactly all that great anyways. I mean, could have been better. But seriously, thank you for making that game. It was actually one of the more interesting levels. What is this fucking gravity shit?
Chris here. Here at Insomniac, we're so hopped up on caffeine that we bounce off the walls. You can do the same with these gravity ramps.
Cool? What? Why? What is even the point of that? Oh, whatever. Somewhere around here, they did a bunch of electrolyzer and infiltrator puzzles that are really, really difficult to do. And I want to kind of try one. Oh, hey, there's my invisible ship. Just to show you how fucking ridiculous it is. There's the create your own infiltrator puzzle. There's the visible ship. You gotta wonder if, since this is laid out like an office building, did they make it so that the cubicles are laid out in the same way as the building? And if so, did at one point the boss have to say, you know, this looks nothing like our office building. You have to fix this. Could have sworn. Maybe that was in number 3. Maybe it's back here. There is nothing back here. There is a thing back here. What's this?
Hi, I'm Leslie Matheson. I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. This was intended to be the water system for Ratchet and Clank. However, as even this little patch of water taxes the game engine to its limits, a modified and severely optimized form was what eventually made it into the game. To see this patch in action, press circle.
So this was supposed to be the water physics? Oh, come on. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, we're on PS3 hardware. We should be able to do this now. Aw. That's cool though. Water physics. What? My boots seem to have shorted out. No map available. Of course not.
Hey, it's Tim. This car was originally going to be included.
Yep. Come on. Somewhere around here. Oh well. But yeah, that's the Insomniac Museum. I'm sure there's something else I haven't shown. It's a nice little bonus thing that they put in the game, and really, I pretty much like it. It's very nice. Shows a bit what it went into making the game and how it got made and things that got cut. It's definitely something that adds a little character to it. And back to Planet Bolden. Doo-doo. So, I'm not going to be running through challenge mode. I'm not going to really show off the extra weapons or anything else. You can pretty much guess what those are. Oh, God. Simply because getting that many amount of bolts would just be ridiculous. Really need to get a less squeaky chair. This is what happens when you get a chair at the fucking dump. Where did I buy this one? I don't even remember anymore. Anyways, eventually, Ratchet and Clank 3. Definitely going to do that. But probably going to do some other stuff first. I'll see if I can't stream or something. Who knows? But thank you for watching Ratchet and Clank with me. Or watching me play Ratchet and Clank, and I really hope you liked it. Please do leave a comment letting me know about anything you like, dislike, what I can improve on. It'd really help, because I'm kind of running blind here, and I could really use all the help I can get. So, I will see you guys next time for something different. See you then.